This is our, now, did you guys read the disclaimer at the beginning by chance?
Yes, we did.
Awesome. Okay. All right. So let's go to the comp plan here. And let me do this. And let me do this here. I just got to move some windows. Okay. Let's do that and that. Okay. So the comp plan is really simple, guys. It's a simple unilevel. I've been in the space for 30 years. I've made more money in a unilevel than any other comp plan I've ever done. This comp plan is designed, though, for people that are willing to go to work. Okay, you're basically in software sales, and our software makes people money. It's that simple. Okay, you don't have to introduce anybody, though. You can use the bot alone and do very, very well if you understand compound interest. Albert Einstein said it was the 8th wonder of the world. I would highly recommend you just look and use the product, and if you don't want to introduce anybody. But what we're finding is that people that don't want to introduce people actually do, because they're so happy with the product. That's how it's working, guys. And we're going viral. I think we have 324 people now in the Western Hemisphere, and this thing's about ready to go viral. So, and we just started working this about a month and a half ago. So a 1-star is simply purchase and activate the bot. That's it. You don't even have to connect it to your exchange. Just activate the bot. And if you introduce somebody, you're going to, I'll go over that in a second, you start receiving. Actually activate the bot and you receive the same commissions that everybody else does. Okay? So that's how you become a 1-star. 2-star, you introduce 3 people to the software and have 50 activated members. Now that might seem like a lot to you, but if you go to town and you go to work, 50, it doesn't necessarily have to be evenly split out. It could all fall under one person. You get one runner and you will end up with 50 underneath you. And then you start to receive overrides, and we'll explain that next. 3-star, you sponsor 5 and have 1 2-star in 3 separate legs and have a total of 200 activated members. 4-star, sponsor 10, have 1 3-star in 3 separate legs and 500 total activated. 5-star, sponsor 20, have 1 4-star in 3 separate legs and 1,000 total activated. Partner, sponsor 30 people, have 1 5-star in 3 separate legs and 2,000 total activated. Now, guys, I've been in this space for 30 years, full-time for the last 10 years. This is probably the easiest comp plan I've ever seen to get to the top of the pay plan. Now, you have to understand, 30 sales, that's not easy. But with our product, it's not going to be hard either. There are different ways that we're going to help you, and we're going to share with you ideas, and we're working together as a community. But I can tell you several ways that I've been able to massively recruit in the past that are pretty easy. Okay, it's called advertising, and we've got a product that works. All right, so and I did Craigslist. I built a huge team just Craigslist advertising. We're in software sales. Our software is a bot in the hottest market in the world, cryptocurrency. Think about it, guys. It's not as hard as we think it would be, okay? All right, a 1-star member, you receive 30% on the annual membership fee for new member activation. So when they activate, you receive $45. It's a fast start bonus. It's very liberal, and all you did was activate your bot. And then there's a reward ratio of 20%. Well, what does that mean? That's a really good question. You see, as Princess and Norman went over, the company receives a 20% reward for finding us these great trades. They cannot go into our exchange. The bot is set up for trade only. There's no way, it's impossible for them to take money or withdraw money out of our account. So we put $50 to start out with in our back office, and when they place these awesome trades for us, which they do, as you guys can all see, We give them 20%, which is actually a really good, fair price if you understand money management, hedge funds, and what they charge. This is a phenomenal price. But out of that 20%, they pay up to 60% right now back to the field. 60% of that 20%. So as a one-star member, you make 20% every time somebody on your team has a positive trade. So it's really awesome. When you start crunching the numbers here, guys, just start doing it. You will be amazed. This comp plan will pay over $1 million a month because it pays, when you get to 2-star, you make 40%, and you make a third, a 30%. You see the plus sign, plus overrides. What does that mean? You see, the way this comp plan is set up, you get paid for infinity deep. Infinity. I was making $100,000 a month on another comp plan that paid down to 21 levels. I qualified to get all 21 levels. It's making $4,000 a day. It was actually $120,000 a month. 21 levels. This pays infinity until it finds somebody, could be 10 generations deep at your level, and then you get a 5% check back from that person. But everybody else pays for infinity. Phenomenal, guys. Phenomenal. So put on your seatbelts. So as a 2-star, you're receiving a 10% override for infinity. On the membership levels, you're getting 40%, but you're getting a 10% override for infinity. And you're getting a reward ratio of 30% now for your personals, plus a 10% override on the 20%. 3-star, you're not getting 50% plus overrides for infinity until it finds somebody at your level or higher. Then you get a 5% check match and a reward ratio of 40% plus overrides for infinity, guys. 4-star members, 60% on the membership level, reward ratio 50%. And guys, I'm telling you, you do the numbers. This is amazing. There will be people on this call that will make over $1 million a month with this comp plan. And I'm predicting it to happen within the next 12 to 14 months.
Coach, this is Cliff. Can I ask you to just explain something a little bit real quick?
Yes.
You said that they'll make X amount until they find somebody at the same level. What does that mean?
Okay. So let's say you are a 4-star and you're making 60% plus overrides on the membership level, and you're making 50% plus overrides. So let's say you've got, at this point here, you brought in, I believe it's 10. We'll just go back and look at this real quick. Yeah, you sponsored 10 people. You've sold 10 software products, basically. Okay. And let's say out of that 10, 3 of them start running. And that's going to be about the average. So you sell the bot, the software, to 10 people, and 3 of them start running. Okay. And you make it to 4-star, you're making a 50% override. Now this is when I got this, guys, I'm telling you, it's still hard for me to sleep because I understand this comp plan. You will get paid overrides for infinity until it finds somebody at your level or higher. So let's say that I brought in Norman, who brought in David, or Cliff, who brought in David, and we keep going deeper and deeper. And if you understand this industry, it's why I've always believed in it. The deeper you go, the wider you go, the wider and the wider and the wider. And then all of a sudden, let's say 5 generations down. Maybe it might happen quicker than that, but that's okay because you're still getting paid infinity on everybody else. But let's say you got a guy that's 2 levels down and he makes 2-star. Okay? 2-star is 50 members, and you have to sell the software to 3 people. Introduce 3 people to the software. So one guy makes it to 2-star, but everybody else, they just love the software and are like telling, 1 or 2 people. So they never make it to 2-star. But their organization starts multiplying the deeper it goes and the deeper it goes and the wider it goes. And it keeps going and going and going. Guys, listen, this is going to pay humongous checks, commissions, because of the reward here. I'm not even talking about the membership level. Guys, this is daily. And I'll show you, and I'm kind of almost like don't want to show this because this could be considered enticement. I probably shouldn't do that because there are people on the call, and I'm not going to do that.
Okay, Coach.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
If I can, I'm sorry. I'm still not clear on So if I'm a 4-star or 5-star or whatever star I'm at, you say I get paid until it finds somebody at my level, and then what happens at that point?
You get a 5% check match from that person.
So if I'm a 5-star, and I enrolled Norman, who enrolled Steve, and Steve enrolled 500 people, I get a percentage of everybody down the line until maybe somebody down the line becomes at the same level as me.
That's right.
And when that person becomes the same level as me, let's just say, I enrolled Norman, Norman enrolled Steve, and Steve brings in 500 people. One of Steve's people get to be a 5-star. So now everybody that Steve's get brought in, I no longer get a percentage, but I just get a 5% split of all of Steve's people. Is that correct?
Right. You get a 5% over check match for whatever he's earning. So let's say he's earning $1 million a month. You're going to make $50,000 a month from him.
Okay,
That's right.
100,000. You're going to make 5,000 a month from him.
So that would be from his reward ratio, though,
Yes.
right?
Yes. I don't believe it's
That's
the
from the
membership.
reward ratio, not from the money that.
No, it is. I mean,
he-
yeah, I'm not sure about the membership levels, but I am sure about the reward ratio.
yeah, well,
Right,
that's
the
my
reward
question. My question is the reward ratio, because that's where the real money is at.
That's where the big money is, and that's
Yeah, that's where the real money is at.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What? Okay, all right. So, guys, coach is pretty much done with the comp plan.